you're a consumer that's really concerned about the toxins in your personal care products, you want to find a way to avoid those and to really embrace a natural product or support a company that's doing organic ingredients in their products. Here's some tips on what you should look for in terms of what to avoid, because there's so much out there it's really easy to get confused. I'd say just in general, you want to avoid products that are preserved with parabens. And the parabens come in different forms. There's methylparaben, there's propylparaben. You don't even need to worry about the distinctions between the different parabens, but generally speaking, they'll be the last ingredients listed on the panel because they're very widely used as preservatives in personal care products. I would try to avoid those if possible, and you may or may not find that easy to do. For example, if you're going to get a liquid soap or a body wash, avoid something that's made with sodium lauryl sulfate, that's sometimes referred to as SLS, or ammonium laureth sulfate. Sulfates are detergents, actually, and they're very harsh on the skin. They're harsh and drying, and most people don't realize that the commercial body washes and liquid hand soaps that are out there are typically like watered down versions of, like, you know, your detergents that you use to wash dishes and wash your laundry with. So I would avoid those in favor of something like a pure Castile, liquid Castile soap. Anything that's made with a natural plant oil that's familiar to you, like olive oil, coconut oil, hemp seed oil, and jojoba. Those are the ones you'd want to look for, because those will be moisturizing and nourishing for you and not toxic. And then I'd say one of the really key ones that most people have no idea is something they should even be paying attention to is if you like scented products, you really should stick to products that are made with essential oils, and avoid any product that has the word fragrance listed in the ingredient panel, because fragrance is a nebulous term. Unless they tell you what's in the fragrance, you could be looking at a virtual soup of chemicals. It's not uncommon for fragrances to be made with something called phthalates, and that's a really toxic ingredient. It's an industrial plasticizer is what it is, and it's used to soften plastic. So imagine if it can soften a plastic, what do you think it might do if it's in your system? It's one of the most insidious ingredients because it's not regulated by the FDA. You know, because fragrances can be considered proprietary, right? Like perfumes and stuff, people don't want you to know what's in it because they don't want you to copy it. And also it just could have a lot of different ingredients in it. And so I would try to really, really make a conscious effort to avoid any kind of product made with a fragrance, because I think ultimately if you use that a lot, that could be quite harmful and toxic to you.